Donald Trump's legal woes are headed to a confrontation with the Supreme Court in the weeks ahead as the High Court prepares to consider history-making cases. First, Supreme Court justices have to decide whether Trump has a presidential immunity claim in the election subversion case.
Nobody's ever seen anything like this before. This was a case that never should have been brought.
Trump's lawyers have argued he should be immune from criminal charges related to how he handled his 2020 election loss because he was president at the time. Special counsel Jack Smith disagrees. Smith is asking the Supreme Court to weigh in on the immunity claim before the lower court has a chance to, because Smith wants to take those charges to trial before the election. Second, the Supreme Court will also hear a January 6th obstruction charge case next year.
What they're doing is weaponizing the system, and there's never been anything like it.
In that case, a defendant charged for participating in the January 6th riot is challenging the DOJ's use of an obstruction charge that is rarely used. Trump is facing the same charge, and if SCOTUS says the charge is not properly applied to January 6th, Trump could get his own charge tossed out too. And third, the Supreme Court will almost certainly consider Colorado's 14th Amendment ruling.
They're weaponizing law enforcement for high-level election interference because we're beating them so badly in the polls.
That's because the Colorado Supreme Court ruled this week, under the 14th Amendment, Trump is disqualified from holding office, and therefore cannot appear on the ballot. The 14th Amendment was written to stop insurrectionists from holding federal office during the Civil War. But whether that applies to the office of the presidency and whether the January 6th riot qualifies as an insurrection is a legal gray area. No matter how the drama unfolds, the Supreme Court will have enormous power over Trump's political future on these blockbuster cases next year.